On this edition of Maury County Now, Relay for Life is ready to celebrate and remember cancer survivors. Columbia Breakfast Rotary debuts the Splashpad at Riverwalk Park. Historic Maury County finds more hidden history. And finally, an exclusive interview with Miss Wheelchair Tennessee 2015, Jenny Morton. All this and more on this edition of Maury County Now. Hello, and welcome to Maury County Now, Columbia and Maury County's news show covering the events, ideas, groups, and happenings in and around Maury County. Everyone has had someone they know or love battle cancer, and Relay for Life helps survivors and their families celebrate and remember. Here's Jimmy Elliott with the rundown of this year's event and how you can help.
Hi, my name is Jimmy Elliott. I'm a 5-year cancer survivor, and I'm also co-captain for a Relay for Life team called Granny's Group. Relay for Life is a year-long event that culminates in a single night. That night takes place this year, May 29th, 6 p.m. at the Columbia Academy campus. It'll be a night filled with fun, filled with remembrance, filled with support for cancer survivors, their caregivers, and those who have been affected by cancer. I've been a member of Relay since 2009. We were set up across the field over there, and the reason we got involved, my mom and a grandmother are both breast cancer survivors. My best friend is a survivor of colon rectal cancer. The year we got involved, his wife was the relay chair, and she asked us to put a team together. So we did. I asked my family to participate, and we've been here ever since. 1 week after the first relay that we participated in, I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma. 6 months of chemo, countless doctor's visits, countless treatments, gave me a new appreciation for what Relay really means. To me, it's the one night a year that a cancer survivor and those that are battling cancer can put everything behind them. They don't worry about your treatment, don't worry about those things you're supposed to do, but come out here and just enjoy being together with people that have gone through similar experiences as you have. The night of Relay, this campus will be transformed into one big campsite. We have 28 teams in Maury County that will be participating Relay night. We'll have tents set up. We'll be continuing to raise funds by selling food. We'll have activities for the family. The first one is a survivor lap. The very first lap that's taken around the track is only cancer survivors, followed by the lap that they share with their caregivers. It's a very moving event, starts out, just kind of kicks everything off. That sort of starts our celebration. Later on in the night, after the lights go out, after it gets really dark, we'll turn all the lights off in the stadium. One of the most moving events of Relay Night to me is the Luminaria service. It's an opportunity for us to remember those who are continuing to fight the battle, but also honor those that have passed on. Our event will run from 6 p.m. that evening till midnight. Midnight, everything kind of comes to a close. We'll wrap everything up. It's just a really moving time. If any of you are survivors out there, I'd like to invite you to come at 5 p.m. and share a meal with us. We have a time of meal and fellowship for cancer survivors. So if you're a survivor, we invite you to please come out at 5 p.m. and then the events will start off at 6. If you'll go to the website, the American Cancer Society website, you can type in Relay for Life, Maury County. That takes you to our ACS page. All of the teams are listed there. You can donate to individual teams or you can join a team.
The Columbia Breakfast Rotary's newest addition to Riverwalk Park makes water play fun for everyone. Here's Mike Ford with all the information on this splash of a good time.
I'm Mike Ford. I'm representing the Columbia Breakfast Rotary Club this morning, and we're here to showcase our splash pad that we have put in Riverwalk Park for kids. This has been a dream of mine for quite some time. Started back when Paul Boyer was the city manager. We started discussing it then, and about 4 years later, here we are. This project has solely been done by Columbia Breakfast Rotary with volunteer help and some paid help. It was a project we took on. We've invested a little over $30,000 in this project, and had we had to hire the help done, we probably would be looking at about a $45,000 project. So it was something that was overwhelmingly accepted by the club, and we're just proud to give it to the City of Columbia. splash pad's open for kids to play with. It comes on at 9 a.m., not before. Will not come on after 9 p.m. Kids run up, there's a button on a post, they push it, it plays for 8 minutes. It's computer operated, and it just cycles through. When it stops, another kid can push it, and we're good for 8 minutes more. It's a freshwater system. That means the water's not recirculated. It drains right into the city sewage system and fresh water all the time. We built it in a floodplain, knowing that it is totally safe. It will be easy to get back up in operation should we have a flood. The city will take it over, and at that point, Mr. Roger Howe with the city, it will be his baby to tend to. This splash pad is important to Columbia. It's a water park without a lifeguard. Kids can come and play. They will be required to wear shoes because the concrete surface is rough to be non-skid. Kids of any age, we have benches coming that for parents to sit on and watch their kids. It's just an addition to Riverwalk Park. To find out about Columbia Breakfast Rotary, just contact a member. Eddie Allred is our president. If you want to know about the splash pad, just come over, push a button, and you'll see.
We'll be back with more Maury County Now after this.
Calling all readers, it's time for you to be a hero. Hero! Transform your summer with the amazing power of books. Hero! Kids from everywhere are accepting the challenge and enjoying adventures, activities, and fun. Explore your favorite topics or discover something new. It's up to you. You can be the hero. So join your friends for games, movies, special events, and more all summer long at your library. Every hero has a story.
If you don't fix them, sparks from dragging tow chains could cause a wildfire, and that could be scary.
Hi, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
And now, back to more Maury County Now.
There are many mysteries throughout history, some of them right in front of our very eyes. Here's Adam Southern on part 2 of Hidden History on this edition of Historic Maury County.
Hello, I'm Adam Southern, and this is another edition of Historic Maury County. And today we're going to continue our tour of Maury County's hidden history by taking a look at the Columbia Female Institute. Now, the Columbia Female Institute was Columbia's castle, and it had everything that a castle would have. It had battlements, turrets, I mean, even pretty princesses living inside. And this was a girls' school. You hear institute and you think something cold and dark, but this was a girls' school, a place for young ladies from well-off families came to receive education in Columbia. And the school was chartered in 1834, and they started construction of the castle in 1835. And they finished up around 1837, and the first class, the official class, was 1838. And this continued to operate as a girls' school well into the Civil War. They did shut down for a short time during the Civil War, and the building was used for contraband. It was a hospital for the Union soldiers, and of course several men died there, and they buried their dead in the Athenaeum Garden. After the war, it continues as a girls' school and continues as such until the Great Depression. Now, as a result of the Great Depression, no one could afford to send their daughters to the Columbia Female Institute because it had such a hefty tuition. So the school was forced to close its doors. And of course, several things went into the school building after it closed, but not enough to keep the building from falling into disrepair. And by 1959, it was abandoned and looked like a haunted movie set. I mean, it was bad. And the place burns down in 1959, a total loss. Even though the school's gone, there are a few things that still remain. If you go to the Polk Gardens, you'll see 4 statues, and these statues represent one of each of the 4 seasons. Now these were originally were in front of the Institute. They were lined up across the front, and when the building burned in 1959, they moved those to the Polk Home Gardens, where they're there still today for you to look at. Now there were also two beautiful gazebos on the campus of the Columbia Institute, and I've been told that one of those, at least one of them, survived and is now at a magnificent home somewhere else in Columbia. I won't reveal the location. But if you think about it, the Athenaeum was the rectory of the Columbia Institute, so that is another surviving piece of the Institute story. And if you go to the Athenaeum and you walk into the double parlors, there's a piano sitting there that was once inside the Institute, and it survived the fire and, like I said, is on display at the Columbia Athenaeum. This has been your look at Maury County's hidden history. Be sure to join me next time as we see what else we can discover. And be sure to come see me at the library. Thank you.
Be your own beautiful. Just one of the inspirational messages of Maury County resident and Miss Wheelchair Tennessee 2015, Jenny Morton. We caught up with Jenny to discuss her win, her trip to the national competition, and more about her mission to bring confidence to those with and without disabilities.
Hi, my name is Jenny Morton. I'm Miss Wheelchair Tennessee 2015. I was born with spina bifida, and I went to Columbia Central High School, graduated in 2001. Miss Wheelchair Tennessee is actually where they pick a person out of the whole state to represent from East, Middle, and West. And we go across the state, you know, trying to get people like women or young girls, because there's actually 3 different categories that you can be in. It's the little bitty kids that go up to like, I think 10, and then it's from 10 to 17, which is the middle category. And then it's the adults, which is Miss Wheelchair Tennessee. Well, it became in Nashville this year, which I've been wanting to do it for years. And I did it when I was younger, but I did the Junior Miss. And I just want to be an advocate for other people and to let them know never to give up on their dreams. Anything is possible. How I got crowned as Miss Wheelchair Tennessee was at the School for the Blind, which was March the 7th, 2015. There were 3 other girls that were competing against me, all with different disabilities. Mine has been a permanent disability since birth. My platform speech was on people with disabilities, building self-esteem for children and for people that have children that don't have disabilities, how important self-esteem is. I want to educate the public for people first language, because sometimes we're judged on our disability not by what we really are, but by our physical appearance. I want to be able to change perceptions on how people look at us. I will be going to Des Moines, Iowa, July 27th through August the 2nd. I am currently trying to raise funds. Be your own beautiful. We're all beautiful in each and every way, no matter if we have a disability or we don't, if we have a learning disability or a physical or a mental disability or anything like that, and how important our children are. Being a parent, you know, I see how important self-esteem is, and that it starts in the home, no matter if you have a disability or you don't. Parents are, that's what we're here to, is to build up our children, that way they can be successful. They can go to www.misswheelchairtennessee.org to find out any information, and if they want to donate, they can actually find me on Facebook, Jenny Morton. And I also have a page on Facebook, which is Miss Wheelchair Tennessee 2015. They can always contact me those ways, or they can email me.
To find out more information about any of the stories you've seen on this edition of Maury County Now, or to find out about any of the topics mentioned, check out our website at maurycountynow.com and look in the show notes for more details. Maury County Now is produced by Columbia TNTV. Congratulations to the class of 2015, and continue to make Maury County proud. From all the cast and crew at Maury County Now, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.